because I have a screenshot of maps, and it showed Not Scary Farm. Right across the street, there's a flame jumper restaurant. We're eating there, and I took a screenshot and I said, "This is as close to that as I'm ever going to get." The very next year, I was going to be going there, you know, and then we go to the August, right? Or May. July? I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. We went into the Red Rose Tavern, and there's apparently no signal in there. So we just sat and enjoyed our water. And now that we've left the building, I'm back.
Paul has left the building.
Yes, and we're going to go try something. I can't guarantee it's going to work, but we'll see.
If it doesn't work, we'll make up for it at the end by singing the entire length of the attraction. And for the languages we don't know, we have some help. Okay. Can I get a picture?
What can I say except you're welcome?
Dieter from Germany says hello to Michel and hello to Calvin.
Hello. Hello.
There you go.
Enjoy your spin.
I think that's also the same part Yeah, more of that.
Just remain seated until your teacup comes to a stop, then walk to the nearest exit. Bye-bye.
Please remain seated until your teacup has completely run out of steam.
You think? Right? Oh.
Now, please watch your step and follow the arrows to the nearest exit gate. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Yeah, Rocky, that was back before the age of litigation.
He hasn't seen Mickey and the Magical Map. What kind of friend are we?
I don't know.
Friends, I guess. We are not one friend. Although, sometimes I wonder. Mom doesn't wonder. She knows.
You seen the new queue for this yet?
Yeah, I've been on it.
Nope.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I've been going through the exit, so
Yeah, it's nice. I would say it's like a lot.
You go through the exit.
well, not by myself.
Oh.
Or someone with a disability.
Oh, I see.
Wow, that's weird. So technically, I've not seen it yet. But is there much of a distance?
What, here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to not be this wait area at all. It was just this walk.
All the way in the back.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, just go around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh.
It's either passed already or Mickey and the Magical Map is not happening. So yummy.
Popcorn. There it is.
All right. So we're here at the toy shop near Small World. What are we going to do?
We're gonna get something.
Anybody know?
Do y'all want anything?
Yep, that's right. Insert fuel rod. And there's our new one. Fully charged. Very nice. Remember, fuel-rod.com. You can get your fuel rods here at Disney for $30. And that includes unlimited swaps. Or you can buy them online, and they're $20. There are promo codes that will work. Last time I checked, Spring 18 was a promo code that you could use. Yeah, they're $20 and you got promo codes. So there's that. No, Rocky, I think that when I said litigation, I think that it's just the fact that everybody sues for everything nowadays. That has caused them to put doors on there and all kinds of things. Yeah, I know. All right, so for those of you who have never seen it, Calvin just purchased a fuel rod.
I'd never seen it.
So he now has his own. So there's the package that it comes in. And it comes with adapters and all kinds of things so that you do not need to carry your own cords around. And it's got a nice little plastic case so that you can keep it in as well. And go from there. So, yep. That's the one. All right. All right, let's go get in line for Small World. It's going to be a while. All right. Look at that, I'm pointing you guys at the ground. Yeah, Christine, we got it taken care of. He got everything good. Thank you. So we're gonna go this way. Wow, this is a big area. Yeah, this is a big queue now.
Yeah. It's gonna be so great when we normally come out here and hang out when there's nobody here. We can just bypass all of it.
Right.
Did you see this, by the way?
Yeah.
Well, I know you saw it, but like, I now have my own USB to USB-C adapter.
Yeah.
Haha. However, it is possible for this to be only for power, and that will make it meh. But
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
we'll see. Fancy. I also like the little container it's in.
Yep.
That's totally worth it.
Is there a train around here somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. Train's going by back there.
Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi.
Very nice.
Wi-Fi, which is good to know for the fireworks, by the way.
Yep. No, Melinda, the fuel rods, it's once you've made your purchase, it's a one-time fee to purchase the battery and the adapters, and then there is no additional charge. It's unlimited swaps, and you know they have them at airports and they have them all over the place, and your one-time purchase is sufficient. So. Hey, what's the current temperature here in Anaheim?
Hey Siri, what temperature is it? Oh, she's not listening. Hey Siri, what temperature is it? She's not. Oh, it's in low power mode.
Oh.
That's why. Hey Siri, what temperature is it?
It's currently 69 degrees.
Currently 69 degrees, it says.
However, right now,
That's 21
I
Celsius.
do
I
not
would
agree with that.
I would disagree with that. However, we're just in direct sunlight, so that's why. Yep, Heidi, and hopefully the signal will hold out, and we can bring it to you today. A lot of Disneyland is in low signal areas, and so there's no guarantee that any of these are going to work. But we'll try them, and if not, then we'll videotape them and then stream them to you later. We do have the ability to record and then do a live stream later, and we can talk to you guys while we're playing the live stream, and so that will. That'll allow us to bring things to you like Haunted Mansion and Indiana Jones once Calvin wants to go on it. See, Calvin found out it's 69 degrees, so he's put his hoodie up and the whole shot because he's freezing now.
There's a hole.
Oh, yeah.
Fill it with the water. You could just...
So we should get a monorail coming by here in a minute. Oh, look at that. Good timing.
Come on. Fast.
Brian, it's always a beautiful day out here at Disneyland. You know that. So for those of you who have not seen Disneyland since they redid this is the new parade exit that they created to allow this queue for Small World to be built. So they took out the previous parade end, made it just a tad bit shorter, and then they built this new exit here. So
Come on, Charlie, come on.
it's all brand new. Did you show him the?
I'm gonna. We're in the middle of it. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. So you actually
see.
that design in? Yeah.
Nice, very nice. Very nice.
Some good big shops close to me.
What, Brian? What Wawa on? Wawa on the for the monorail. You got stuck for an hour underneath this Indiana Jones on a rope, or as we like to call it, dope on a rope. Look at this new area here. It's got all these nice trees and things. This is really nice. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Brian, whether you were saying whether you were going womp womp or going wah 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 wah.
Yeah, my grandfather has a little box.
But once I actually made the noise, it made sense. Oddly enough.
Yeah, this is yours. You probably don't like me having both.
You know what time? The parade just went by just a little bit ago.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't come by again anytime soon, right? We're not gonna have that to watch while we're here.
Let's see what the app says. Pixar Play Parade is at 6 o'clock.
6 p.m. Alright, that's no good. Yes, Todd, this is the standby line. The Fast Pass line was just to the left as we walked into the queue.
Parking garage all the way to the top. That's better.
Yeah, Heidi, we were doing really good this morning as far as Florida. I like it, Christine. If a vendor comes by selling turkey legs, I'll get you one. Yep.
Like spending like 5 hours that big. How do you it's funny though because like I don't think this
What? Oh, right.
What the hell are they?
and they also have smart
Yeah, Rocky, it looks like they're looking for additional people. I know Jonathan just came on, but and I saw somebody else in there too. trying to build this into something so that you guys have a constant stream of live streams to enjoy. It's almost time for another monorail to come by, so.
This is how busy that area is. At the start of the parade, I was literally equally frustrated. I actually asked one of the guest members, I was like, am I allowed to be here? And then as the parade started happening, I was
Oh, really?
but because it was the second showing, there's like, hold on.
Yes, Melanie, I was just talking with Mickey earlier today, and he was saying that he missed you too.
Yeah, second showing, pretty much anywhere you want, that's a good spot. It's not a good shot, not a good place for video or audio, because it's right on the corner, it's right between two zones, so music.
Yeah.
It gets messy.
You have to wait, Mama, wait.
Here it is, Monorail Blue. Just go with the flow, dude. That is a weird noise for that monorail to make.
Go by and go,
No, did you hear it? It sounded just like the Disneyland Railroad. No? Huh.
it was monorail data. The fact that they needed a train.
So tell me about that, Christine. Why does it make you glad to see us waiting?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, very good, Melinda. You're really gonna, well, you're gonna trip as to how different it is between Walt Disney World and here. You know, Rocky, it's actually been on the tickets all the way back through the ticket booths, or the ticket book days. If you look at your passes and anything like that, everything says that if you enter the gates of Disneyland, that you give your permission for your image to be captured, both photography and video. And that's to cover both Disney and anyone who might be in the park taking pictures for themselves or doing fun things like live streaming.
Daddy, Sammy, and Becky are on their way right now, okay? They said that Splash Mountain come down. You guys go down. Come on. Sit down on the floor.
Yeah, oddly enough, Brian, though, it was a time a number of years ago when Disney would actually, if they saw that you were recording, they would stop you. Very true, Melinda. Yep, it's only 100 feet or so between Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. Oh, well, that's nice, Christine. Well, maybe we'll go on this one in her honor as well. Why not? You said you're coming to Disneyland, or you said you're coming to Disney. Are you talking about Disneyland? Or are you talking about Walt Disney World? That question is for Melinda.
You're like, oh. Yeah, it's got a magnetic. So, and then I've got the actual game board.
Yes. Okay. Well, Melinda, what you see here on the streams, this is pretty typical of Disneyland. The park is busy on a regular basis, day in, day out. And, well, it is busy. There's always things to do, things to see. And, you know, it's a good time. Well, Heidi, I'm glad you're enjoying streaming the magic. It's a heck of an idea. It's something I've been doing for quite a while, but I figured I would take my streaming and bring it over here to streaming the magic rather than doing it on window to the magic. You know, because there's a bigger audience. It exposes Disneyland to a lot of people, and yeah. You know, I have Max Pass because I just upgraded my pass, but I have not used it more than once in the parks. And the issue with Max Pass is that everybody in your party has to have it. And it's $10 a day per person. And so if you know, like Calvin and I and Michel are here, and so it'd be $30 for us to get a fast pass. So I don't know. They're talking about Max Pass, and do we recommend it? And I said, you know,
The only part that I would use it for is the photos, and I'm grandfathered.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Melinda, so you're looking at an extra $40 a day just to get your fast passes. Now at Walt Disney World, that electronic fast pass is built in automatically, you know, with your vacation. Here you have to pay for it. So, you know, I'm not sure why they do that, but yeah. Yeah, the Max Pass comes not only with the Fast Pass option, but it also includes your photo pass for the day. And so any pictures that you take while you're out here, and that is a big difference between here and Walt Disney World. I went out to Walt Disney World, spent a couple of days out there. I had the electronic fast passes, but I did not have the memory maker or whatever it's called out there. And so it was, I didn't get any of my photos. You know, I went on to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and they made this really cool video for me that I can watch, but it's got watermarks all over it. And, you know, so I don't know, I guess they charge for it here and include the photos. I guess it makes sense. Now we're getting to the point now where we're getting under the trees. Yeah, okay, so Melinda, you're looking at an 8-day vacation. Let's just say, for sake of argument, that you're going to be in the park for all 8 days, and that you're going to purchase Max Pass for all 8 days. So you're looking at $320 additional for your family to be able to do electronic fast passes and to get the photos. You know, and you get all ride photos and things like that. I mean, it's, you know, anytime you go on a ride, they give you a code, and you can, you know, you can add that to your app, and then you get the pictures for free. So.
seen it.
I'm still waiting for the next monorail to come along. I haven't seen one in a while.
Those are like the main ones.
I do like these new lights that they have here.
Because that's 4 rides. So think about it.
Very pretty. And with the trees, they look nice. Melanie, I'm sure you've heard the monorail honking its horn.
I thought that was the train.
Yes. Does it ever rain in Southern California? There's a song, It Never Rains in Southern California. And that song is, well, you know, for the most part, it's wrong.
You know, for all the times that it's wrong. But when it's right, what is it right?
I tell you.
It's like I'm right 100% of the time that I'm not wrong.
Well, Brian, you know, your question about the monorail game, the Window to the Magic monorail game there, if you are playing the Window to the Magic monorail game and you have a Window to the Magic monorail game card, then as we see each of the monorails and their colors, then you check them off and, you know, mark off. Once you have all of the colors, then you send it in to the address on the back of the card and you can claim your prize. So there's, you know, that's that. Whoop, monorail.
I was going to say.
There it is. Snuck up on me.
Keep joking around, but if you're watching it down there. Right?
Sure?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Exactly. Close. Oh, we were joking about the WTTM 24 video feed.
Yeah,
I was just going to leave it as right because it's irrelevant to what they're experiencing.
Right.
See?
So, yeah, Melanie, it's not like Disney World where it rains at 4 o'clock every afternoon for about 7 minutes.
Rains at 4 o'clock. 4:01, not raining.
Right. But, Linda, it looks like the end of your message got cut off. Says, would we need a bee?
Pirates. So good. Right.
And Christine, no, we haven't seen Monorail Red in, I haven't seen it around, at least not today.
It's just whenever I see it feels to me, there's more going on at the same time.
Melinda, the monorail will take you to the downtown Disney area, which is near the Disneyland Hotel.
I prefer that.
So if you're going to go to that end, or if you're going to go over to Trader Sam's, or if you're going to have dinner at Steakhouse 55, any of those things, then you would take the monorail out of Tomorrowland and it'll drop you off right in that area, and then you can just walk into the Disneyland Hotel.
We got there. What haven't you been on?
Well, Melanie, you're going to have to tell me if you can find someone who's wearing millennial pink, because I'm colorblind, so I cannot tell you. Yeah, Brian, Millennial Pink is something that has taken over the Disney parks recently. It's very popular with ears and spirit jerseys and things like that. It's, I don't know, it's the latest fad. Well, Melanie, you are the target audience. You're a Disney fan and you are female, so that's what they were.
Apparently, a lot of people.
What they were targeting is you guys, and yeah, I mean, I see like Jan and the other girls mentioning it all the time that that they see the pink different things. Hey, there's the Disneyland Railroad there. Not so much, Brian.
Hello, people. We're still here.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, thank you.
So don't take me.
Yeah, Melanie, the Disneyland Railroad actually goes between the Small World clock and the show building facade. And yeah, it doesn't go inside the show building, but it definitely will.
Yeah, we still got to move that way and this way.
It definitely looks like it goes through it if you're standing out in front of it, but it doesn't really.
Ruining the magic.
This will be our future here in about 10-15 minutes. All right, and back this way again.
Or if you're watching this on YouTube later, you can just skip forward. Kind of neat lights.
Oh, monorail again. Yeah, Melinda, the question is always answered oddly when I get asked that question, because Walt Disney World and Disneyland are two different things, two hugely different things. So when people ask, you know, which I prefer, I have to clarify that if you're talking about Disneyland itself, not Disney California Adventure, but just Disneyland, then I do prefer Disneyland. But if you're talking about the Disneyland Resort or the Walt Disney World Resort, I prefer the Walt Disney World Resort because it is so immersive. And, you know, everything you do, you stay on property, you eat on property, you drive on property, your bus or you know, Disney buses, every single thing you do for the entire time that you're at Walt Disney World is inside that bubble. And, you know, it's a very magical feeling. They do it very well. So Disneyland is my favorite park, but Walt Disney World is my favorite resort. Hi Becky, where are you coming to? You're coming to Anaheim. Where are you coming from? Becky, I would say that while you can do Disneyland in one day, I wouldn't. I would suggest that you put aside 2 days for Disneyland and 1 day for Disney California Adventure. And once the new Pixar stuff opens in Disney California Adventure, I'm going to say that you're going to need over a day to do Disney California Adventure as well. So, you know, the Disneyland Resort is coming along nicely and is growing into a resort destination, which is nice. No, Melinda, you'll be fine with that. That'll give you time to explore each of the parks and to take your time and to enjoy the restaurants, see all the shows, ride all the rides. And then on that 5th day, you can go back and do the things you enjoyed the most. And there are plenty of things that you will want to do again. So Lynn, we are currently in line for It's a Small World at Disneyland.
I love that one too. This is as close to it as I can get. Plus,
and the queue that you are looking at is the new extended queue that Disney has just recently opened for this attraction.
First opened, they took old vinyl microphones, so they still had to be attached to a dummy head and things like that. They actually put it in the park, and they held it in the seat. So I have near source audio of the speakers. So I have.
Yeah, Melanie, you can find those images online on just do a Google search, and it'll tell you.
Kind of.
It'll show you, you know, throughout the ages what has happened to Disneyland as it grew, and you can even get new maps. It would be a great time. So, Lynn, the queue said 45 minutes when we got on it, but we are most of the way through it already. So if you look off in the distance there, you can see the Goodyear blimp there between the pole and the tree.
Bracket out, it would say light, which I'm excited about.
This is Calvin doing the Go Go Goodyear medley.
No, I guess this is the Goodyear blimp.
Yes, absolutely.
Or as Michelle said, the Lightyear blimp.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, another monorail going by.
Somehow I don't think that's right.
Melinda, it depends on how late Disneyland is open on the day you arrive. Disneyland on a regular basis is open until midnight, And so if you arrive at LAX, you can get here by 4 or 5 o'clock. If you arrive... Well, Michel, you just landed yesterday
Yes, I did.
at LAX.
And boy, were his arms tired.
Yeah, he flew in from the Netherlands. And you landed at 2 o'clock?
At 1.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touchdown at 1.
And then you went through customs, and then how long did that take?
Over an hour.
Over an hour, okay. And then, so by 2:30 or so, you were on the road, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 minutes later or something.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And then you got to the Disneyland Resort at what time?
At 5.
At 5,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so at that point you'd have 7 hours still of Disneyland fun to have on that day. So, yeah, one of our viewers is coming in, landing at LAX after lunch. So,
Yeah, that's the same as I have.
yeah, Heidi, Calvin is actually already a streamer for Streaming the Magic. He's done a couple of different things.
Mainly record and then we.
Yeah, he does a lot of recording in the parks for future streaming, that sort of thing. And but he has been out here and has done some live streaming. He may do some later tonight. We're not sure yet. He and I both have gimbals, so we can stream simultaneously. And Melinda, he actually had a local friend come pick him up from LAX, so he didn't use a car service. But I would suggest either Red Vans, the redvans.com, I believe, is the address.
Yeah, see, I'm all set up for streaming.
Yes, Calvin, see, he's got his own
Streaming setup.
But also the what's the that came from her.
Yeah, okay. You said definitely not me.
But anyway, yeah, redvans.com.
I've used Super Shuttle.
Super Shuttle, that's the other one. That's what I was trying to think of. Those are the blue ones.
Is that what they offer in the airport restaurant? Soup or shuttle?
Yes. As opposed to
Super
bless
salad.
you.
Super salad.
So yeah, these lights are nice. Hopefully we won't still be in line when the lights come on.
Although if the lights come on, it means the sun's gone down, which means there won't be direct sunlight. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Well, Brian, if you have a store nearby, you could probably run to the store, pick up a box of churros, come back and microwave them by the time we get on the ride. I'm just saying.
Microwave churros?
Yeah, it happens.
Wouldn't you want to put them in the oven or something? Or fry them?
No. I do like these lights. These are actually really... Oh,
Monorail.
there's another monorail. There it is.
How long is the wait? Long.
Yes. The wait when we got in the line was 45 minutes. That was the quoted wait, and we are about I would say about 80%, 85% of the way through the line at this point.
I thought you were going to say 80 minutes. So I was like, wow.
Yeah. So if you've just come in right now, Debbie, you've made a good choice. Getting to enjoy a view of the new extended queue that Disney has built for Disneyland's Small World attraction. It's you can see the beautiful trees that we have here. We're all walking around in shade. It's very nice.
Joey, his mom told him that, and he's like, my mom said that.
gonna do it.
He said, my mom said.
Stop it.
He's just following his What up?
So maybe I should play the lotto later.
You Walt Disney World veterans know that your It's a Small World attraction is approximately 10 minutes in length. And at Disneyland, the Small World attraction is approximately 15 minutes in length, so it's a 50% longer than the one in Florida.
Somebody on there said, she was like, commented, and she was like,
I like that answer there, Rocky. Is that are you saying that Disneyland or Walt Disney World has the thicker water? I guess you would be saying Disneyland, since it takes 50% longer to get through the ride, right? All right, here we are. There's a train right there. No, Red Van is not like an Uber. Red Van is just like Super Shuttle. It's a company that has a bunch of vans, and they provide trips to and from the airport. You purchase them in advance, and they will be ready for you when you get off your plane, and then they will take you to whatever hotel or resort area you want to go to. So we are in the last of the switchbacks here for this area, so we'll do like a little jog, and after that then we'll be in the final stretch. Yes, Rebecca, had it been just me here, I could have done a max pass for this, but Calvin and Michel Beaumont from the Netherlands are here with me today, and they do not have access to the max pass, and so we are enjoying this extended queue and a good look at the Small World building. This is closer than we've ever been able to get to the Small World building. I mean, this is how close we can get.
Which is intriguing. You're like,
We've never been able to get this close before. You can see they still have the clips on there from when they do Small World Holiday. That's where they pass the lights, the zip ties for the lights. And it looks like they're still in the process of painting a bunch of stuff here because it's in need of additional care. Never actually been able to reach up and touch the facade of Small World before. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, Brian, they're still in the process of finishing up this side of the queue, so I anticipate that will be cleared up soon. Yeah, Rebecca, one of the things that about me is that I like to come in physical contact with things. It's always nice to be able to reach out and touch something. And so, you know, it kind of makes it real for me. So that covers things like Small World, where you just saw me touch the building. But then again, also for things like funerals and things, you know, the person for me is not really real until I've come in contact with them. So, and yes, look at how close we are. We are now so close that you can't even really see the facade of Small World because we're blocked by this little area here. You know, I don't know. I don't know if they removed any of the topiaries or not.
Yeah, I heard you say something.
They may have. They took. Wasn't there a serpent right where the parade used to go into the backstage area? Wasn't there like a sea monster that there was like 3 or 4 topiaries long because it started with the head and then it went down, and then part of the body came up in a loop and then another loop and then another loop and then a tail. I seem to remember that being part of the area around.
I remember my
and I don't recall having seen that topiary during this week. Yeah, Dora, I know that you definitely would understand wanting to come in physical contact with things because not having the ability to see things. Right, exactly, Rebecca. That area where they had that meet and greet is now completely gone. That is actually off in that distance there by the monorail track. They completely got rid of that end, and they shortened the parade route for a little bit so that this new queue could be installed.
Because you removed the sign. It's really not bad. Stop. Hold on.
How many was it?
Stand up.
Now, Brian, the head, I don't know if you can see the face for the clock. The last couple of times that I've been here has not been ticking back and forth, and the clock has not been going off on the quarter hours. I think they're in the process of doing some work on it because it has been more than just today. So. You know, Melinda, Disneyland has its times when it's consistently busy 7 days a week. You know, it's a destination for people. So sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's not, but you know, you're always going to have a good time. Yeah, so well, either that or it's, you know, perfume or something like that. But something right here is very fragrant.
sorry.
But you have to realize, Melinda, that the Walt Disney World is a much bigger place. And yeah, exactly like Rebecca is saying, and Brian is saying, that it seems busier. That's correct. That's exactly what I was about to say. More light fetish stuff here. It's really, really nice.
I haven't been officially
Exactly, Melinda. And, you know, as Calvin and I are so fond of saying, when you come out to Disneyland, just come out and have a good time. It's not like going to Walt Disney World, where you need to plan for 6, 8 months, 12 months ahead of time, make all your fast passes and your dinner reservations and things like that. I would suggest making dinner reservations, but you don't have to. But it is a much different animal than Walt Disney World is. And because of that, there's a little more spontaneity here, and definitely just you know, go from ride to ride and enjoy you know, being at Disneyland. D-A-R-R-I-E.
See, that still doesn't work. Still doesn't work.
I
think we need to restart you.
Harrison, the prices have gone up, but it is Disney offers a monthly payment plan for annual pass holders. And overall, a trip to Disneyland is much cheaper, much less expensive than going to Florida. But a lot of that is because you're going to only spend 4 or 5 days here, and you should be spending 10 days in Florida, so at least a week. So we are in the final area here. As soon as we get down to the end of this walkway here, we will be at that cast member who will direct us into the final approach for the boats.
Oh, thank you. It's like this.
The what?
Nothing.
Oh.
M-I-C-H-E. But there's a version of that where it like stops in the middle and it like gets funky. And you're like, what happened? It's weird. I don't like that.
The train, yeah, yep, there it is. There you go. Looks like the cast member at the head here might be a little bit asleep, but she's sending people now. Here they come. There are 2 load areas for It's a Small World here in California. I'll show them to you once we get up to where I can show them to you. Hi there. All right. And we are past the cast member. We are in the final approach. That's right. And here we go.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de usted. Y cuide los pequeños. Welcome to It's a Small World. Your safety is remain seated throughout the world.
Okay, so as I was saying, there's 2 load areas. You can see off in the distance there's 2 sections for the boats, one to the right and one to the left, and then they come together here. Yes, Melinda, this is the original Small World that was built back in the 1960s by Walt Disney, and that's right. And it is much larger than the one in Florida. It is outside, and it's very, very cool. So yeah, you can see the 2 load areas here.
And Bowie.
Is Sean messaging you? Because I see that he's watching, so...
Yeah, he messaged me at some point. I was checking something. I forgot to check. Hi, Sean. I'm checking now. Where are you guys? Well, we're right here, Sean.
I was going to say, Sean knows now where we are.
Yeah, Sean, we're about to get on Small World.
We'll meet you at the exit. You know, had I done this right, and had I put on the fuel rod, then I could have swapped it out again when I got off the ride.
Well, we can swap out mine because he's charging.
He's charging his off of it, yeah.
That's the one and only thing I wish the fuel rod had. It was some kind of indicator, some way of checking the charge on.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, awesome.
There's a duck down there. Go, little duck. See if he comes out this side. Yep, there he is.
Welcome to It's a Small World.
When you turn,
Yeah.
it's just going like this.
Your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your
See if we can get 2 rows near the back of the boat, please. Thank you. So here's the facade of our clock. You can see that is much larger.
I appreciate that.
There we are.
So
Who wants to be where?
I'll be in 4. There you go. Here we are. They're going in. And with that boat whistle, we're on our way.
Monorail whistle.
Okay, so here's where we keep our fingers crossed that you guys didn't just wait in line to lose signal as soon as we go in the building.
Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Bienvenue. Pour votre sécurité,
She sounds so happy. Bienvenue.
Et gardez les mains, bras, pieds et jambes à l'intérieur du bateau. S'il vous plaît, surveillez les
The
enfants.
Avenue. That's right between
Hey,
A
look.
Avenue and C Avenue. Right?
Bienvenidos.
The train's gonna come by and say hi to us as we enter.
Mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias. Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Yokoso.
Yes, and here's the shade.
乗船中は船から腕や
Here's the signal.
足を出さないでください。また、お子様から目を離さないようにお願いいたします。
It's a small world.
currently on It's a Small World at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Be a perfect example of what Rebecca is talking about here in just a moment. We're in Mexico and you'll see the Three Caballeros.
Everybody sing along.
Permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen. Danke.
Keep your button
Please
in the
remain
boat.
seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark.
It's the only German I know.
Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci.
You're welcome.
Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le
Merci
pida
is
que
the only
desembarque.
German you know, right?
Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。
But your lip
ご協
hasn't
力
moved.
ありがとうござい
Yeah.
ます。Por favor,
It's over
permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga
Angel
en el
Stadium,
muelle
yeah.
y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen.
So was it worth the wait, everybody?
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
Disembark.
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 Et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'autre ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci.
There's that extra thick Disneyland water.
Extra thick Disneyland water?
Yeah, it's why our ride takes 50.
That's why Pirates is so long. I get it.
Right.
I get it. Wow, that made a hard turn. The boat. You think you can. You think you can. You think you can. How long did it give you? It thought it could. It thought it could. It thought it could.
Welcome back when your boat's house. I said to your right hand side. And if the stair is your right hand side.
Oh, man. That's not good. Come here for a second, Sage. Sage, come here. Huh?
Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen.
The seats have a rubber on them,
Yeah.
and they stick.
Okay.
Did you hear our conversation?
All right, you gonna swap out the battery?
Why not? Jen does it, and it looks so much fun.
Yes, she does.
Oye, Dana.
¿La vas a cargar tú?
A verla.
Ah. Yeah, there you go.
Apparently, I was sitting there for 15 minutes wondering where the nearest place was.
There
Hey, look at that. Me while I was thinking. New fuel rod. Weird.
Yeah, neat, huh?
Do not disassemble or dispose of in fire. Oh, good to know.
Yeah, Melinda, they're actually all over both parks. They're 4 or 5 different locations.
Hi guys, just a heads up. Once the parade starts, we need to
Here. Take care of this for me for a second. I'm gonna run off to the little streamers room.
Sure. Let's bring you back down.
You said the little streamers room?
Whoop, there we go. Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Say hello to all the people.
How many people?
All of the people.
Last time someone did this to me, it was Lou Mangello's box people thing. Like 6 years ago.
Alrighty then. How about Michelle says hello to the people?
Hello to the people.
See, that's how you do it. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people.
Thank you.
People of Earth, how are you?
It's funny because Dad handed me the camera so that he could run away, and I'm managing stuff in my backpack, so the shot isn't much better. Alright, would you mind zipping that closed for me? Thank you. Alright. Thank you to everyone saying hello and telling us how many people are watching. Hello, Dora.
People are watching.
Wait, I'm gonna go over here because I like to look at the Matterhorn. Alright. Yes, Goodyear blimp is up over there. It rains at what, 6 o'clock? It's raining? Yes, you know, I grow out of things, so, you know, I have to say hello at some point, right? No, that's, I try and do that on the podcast as much as possible, but on Streaming the Magic, I try and talk, sometimes. I have not seen them scale the Matterhorn, the mountain climbers. I haven't seen it in a while. I actually miss it. I miss watching Mickey go up there, and Goofy, and I think Donald. Oh, we actually have, what time is, we got about 8 minutes before the parade's supposed to start. I don't know which direction it's heading, though. If the parade is starting from here, hello, Oakdale. I almost said Oakland. Oakdale. You know what? I am going to hang out over in this little parade area just in case the parade starts from over here. I have a feeling it's coming the other direction now. Let's see here. Love the Charo smell. Isn't that a celebrity from like the 60s? We're just people watching at this point. Christine, we may stream the Play Parade. It's set to start in just about 7 minutes or so. I don't know which direction it's going, though. I guess I could ask. Let's see here. Switching hands here. Let me ask. Can you just run on? Quick question for you guys. Which direction is the parade heading this time? From there to here? Perfect, thank you. 620? Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Trying not to step on people. So it looks like the parade is starting on Main Street, and we'll be coming down this way. And we'll be here about 6:20, so I don't know if we're going to be...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just a few minutes, the Pixar Play Parade will squirt and bubble its way through Disneyland. And this lively parade features something really playful: water. There's no better way for everyone to play along with us. So don't be surprised if you and your belongings get a little wet. It's all part of the playtime fun with all our favorite Disney Pixar pals. So get ready for the Pixar Play Parade, because when we add water, you've got an instant playground of fun.
So I was chatting with the cast member, and he said that the parade's coming this direction and would be here about 6:20.
Yeah. Yeah, it ran earlier.
Right.
So that means that it starts here.
Alright. Switching of the guards here. There you go.
All right, so let's head off somewhere. Let's go back to Fantasyland and do something over there. You said something about
I was going to say
Roger Rabbit, right?
Rabbit.
Okay, let's go do that. I don't know if we're going to have signal in there, so we will try it. And if we lose signal, then we'll be back later. So we shall see. The what? Yeah. Do you have signal over here? We tend to lose signal in most areas of the park.
Anda buscando en la foto.
Yeah, Michel loves to come out here to the Disneyland. He spends time for us recording in Disneyland Paris, but his heart is really here in Anaheim. So. Okay. Where'd he go? No, not. Yeah, they went around the other way. Stand by line. Follow the instructions, Paul. Good shadow placement. I like it. Follow the instructions, Paul. Okay. So let's go this way. All right. So fingers crossed.